Welcome back to Sew What You Like. I'm your girl, Mari Mills. Okay, guys, I'm getting straight into it. My puff is probably lopsided. Don't mind it, okay? Giving the straight a break. So anyway, I want to apologize. I was supposed to upload a video on Monday. However, my phone did an update and my video got deleted. Then I recorded with my regular camera and didn't have the volume up on my mic. So 3 times the charm. I'm here, okay? I am here. Now, first things first, welcome to my episode 2 of Friday Sews, or video number 2. All right, and let's give thanks to Jen from In Today Sewing Room with Jen for creating the platform for sewers to show their creations or share their creations, whether it be sewing, quilting, whatever your creative outlet is, and a little bit about our life. All right. And thank you so much to my returning subscribers. I really appreciate your support. And hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping in to join me on my creative journey. All right. So in today's video, I will be going over the hack that was in the video that I recorded that got deleted. I'll be talking about my BHM Pattern Designers Challenge make, and also what I worked on this week. Okay, guys? So we're going to get straight into it, okay? Now, in the previous video, I mentioned a hack that me and my mom did, okay? And that hack came about because my mom saw a top on a fast fashion site that was super cute, but it was $40. Ain't nobody paying no $40 for a shirt. Well, at least me and my mom are not, okay? Y'all do what you do, okay? But I ain't doing it. So we decided, there were some things that I was like, okay, like if I bought the shirt, okay, I will be fine with it. But if I could do my own version of it, I would do my own version. So basically the top was like a turtleneck that had the shoulder, that was off the shoulders, okay? And the top of the band that it had going around the top of the bodice was a V-neck band. So it kind of came in like that. So I wasn't too crazy about the V, but of course, if I bought it, I would wear it. But that's the good thing about sewing your own things. You can change what you don't like about something, right? And make it more your style. So let's get into the patterns I use for the hack. Bam! McCall's. Let's see. McCall's 8024. Okay. That is what I use for the bodice. And New Look 6740 is what I use for the turtleneck. I use View C here, the Dickie, okay? And I'll show you the line drawings on the back. That's the line drawn for the Dickie. And I'm going to tell y'all something else about this pattern. But getting back to this one here, I used View C because I had the cuffs and it was a little curved. So I'm going to go with I used View C. Okay. So this is basically described as a loose fitting pullover top, and it has drop shoulders, but we don't care about the drop shoulders because guess what? We didn't even have any shoulders. So that is what I use for the bodice. And the turtleneck portion was the Dickie from New Look 6740. And I will put the pictures here so you can see my lovely top. And guess what, y'all? I have to go back and try to find those photos because they disappeared too. And my SD card stopped working. So, yes. Pictures will be, and I also will include a picture of Mama Mari Mills make so you can see what hers looks like. So that is for the hack, okay? And here's the thing. I plan on making more of these tops, okay? Because I love it. It's me. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. So come fall, I will be making some more. I will be doing that hack again. Okay, that will be in my rotation. Okay. And another thing that I'm going to do is on the dicky portion, I think I am going to shorten it a bit. So I didn't write down what I did, but I just will measure the distance between where the dicky ends and to the top. And then I'll probably shorten it by maybe a half an inch, or I don't know, or 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so I do kind of want to bring the bodice up just a tad bit. But baby, all the shoulders it was giving, I loved it. All right, so let me tell y'all something about this 6740 real quick, okay? I actually made this view, okay? Now, if you see, there is a zipper here. I didn't want the zipper, so I just sewed that close. But let me tell you what it did. And I probably was on the phone with my mom. That seems to be when I have my blooper moments when cutting out things. So I cut a 14, but I did not pay attention to when I got down towards the hips. And I don't even have big hips, but baby, when I put that sucker on, let me tell you, it was fitting like a glove. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear this. I'm not gonna do it. It was hugging my behind like my underwear. Okay. I was like, yeah, I can't do it. So, and it's actually what I have on. So what did I do? I cropped it. Let's see if we can go down. I ended up cropping it. Okay. I just cropped that part off. And now it's just this. Eventually I might fold up the sleeves on it. How they have the sleeves coming up like this. Or I might leave it like that. But I just cropped that band right on off. Because I was like, I'm not going to throw it away. I ain't doing that. So I turned it into something that I'll wear. Okay, guys. So moving on. Remember this pattern from our previous video? Yes, yes, yes. The bomber jacket that I made for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. Okay. So view B is what I made. And I will go over the things that I didn't do that are exactly, you know, as on here. All right, so just really quick, this is it's a men's pattern. It's a men's varsity bomber jacket pattern, and it is fully lined. All right, and remember in the previous video, I told you guys that I showed you that I was going to be using this chevron print upholstery fabric. Okay, and that is what I did use. All right, and so guys, this is a pretty cool pattern. Okay, so what I will show you is what so this 3D pocket, I was thinking about doing the 3D pocket. However, I ended up changing my mind because I don't like things on the side of me like that. I prefer an inseam pocket or a patch pocket. Now, I was considering doing the welt pocket. However, the jacket is kind of short, so it just would have been really weird. It would have been, the welt part would have been by like my boob or something. And I was like, no. So I just did the inseam pockets. And then, and then on the sleeve, I didn't do color blocking. I just did the sleeve the same color. And I'll bring it in here so you could see it. Here's Busty Lou, guys. If you don't know who Busty Lou is, that's my dress form because she's busty. Okay, so let's see if we can bring it down some so you guys can see. Oh, back it up. Okay, guys, here it is, and I love it. I love it. Did I say I love it? I love it, y'all. Okay, so here it is, guys. So inseam pocket I did. The pocket is the same as the lining, which is this nice black. Feels very good on the body. Feels very good. I want to say it's something like a satin. A matte satin, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. Guys, I did have a first on here. My first time doing snaps. Any type of snap. Okay. Because they scare me. Like, they scare me. So, I had to get Mama Mari Mills on video chat to help me with these snaps. Okay. And I was really kind of scared to do them because I was like, you know, with a button, you might be able to put some thread if the buttonhole is kind of weird, right? You can kind of finagle that, I feel like, right? You can finesse it, right, to make it look like something. But with snaps, I just don't feel like that option is available. So I was really scared, but I got it done and they look awesome. Y'all see them? Can you see them? I did that. She did that. Okay. All right. And so as you see, the black and white trim for the neck band, for the cuff, and for the waistband. Okay. And the sleeves I did in a faux leather. Okay. So I did the sleeves in a faux leather, and I just really love the contrast of the sleeves with this. Let me give you a look at the back. All right. So, ooh, are we going in and out? Okay, so there is a look at the back. I don't know how Busty Lou got it on, but anyway, this is a look at the back. All right. And I really love it, guys. I really, really love it. It turned out awesome. Now, let me tell you something. I did have to put it down for 3 days. These tabs here, these are called the tabs. Now, with the tabs, you have to reinforce around there, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I don't know if it was me. Could have been me. Could have been me. I might have cut too much into it because you do have to cut into it. I don't recall cutting past the stitching line. However, it's a possibility. It definitely is a possibility. But one side went smooth and then the other tab gave me hell. Okay. I set it down for 3 days and I was like, I have to come back and regroup. And this pattern does have a tutorial. All the Know Me pattern designers are required to do tutorials. However, I do feel like when it got to that tab part, it wasn't as detailed as the other parts. But anyway, I managed to get it done and it is okay. It turned out okay. Is it perfect? No, but guess what? If you're down there by my waist, I probably should be poking your eyes out, right? Because who's going to be down there looking? So anyway, also, the only other thing that I probably didn't care for the pattern, even though it is, I love the pattern, right? But that I would do differently, okay? I do not like to slip stitch. Call me a lazy seamstress. Call me whatever you want. I don't like it unless I really have to do it. And there are ways that you can make jackets, you know, without having to slip stitch the sleeves. Okay. So when I make it again, I definitely will not be slip stitching the sleeves. I will figure out a way, you know, I'll have to revert back to my other patterns that I've made where I lined the jacket and see if I can remember how I did that, to see if I can kind of do it the same way since this does have that waistband. But I do have another bomber jacket pattern that I've made. And maybe I'll just refer to that one. I will not be slip stitching the sleeves. Okay. I will find another way to do that. And also, ladies, this is, since this is a men's pattern, make sure you got enough coverage for the girls. I do feel like I could have not went up a size, but I could have had more ease in the breast area. So I definitely will keep that in mind when I make it next time. But other than that, I think you guys should definitely go pick up this pattern. Okay, shout out to Scorpio for making such an awesome pattern. Okay, guys, now, what have I been working on this week, you ask? I have been working on a pattern that I have had in my stash. It's an indie pattern that I've had in my stash for about 3 years now. Okay, in the comments, let me know if you have a million indie patterns that you have not yet sewn. Okay. You know, like I have so many printed out and I was like, I have got to get through these. Okay. So like I have tons of indie patterns. I have tons of big four patterns. I just need to stop getting patterns. That's what I really need to do. So anyway, this pattern is the Barrel Bomber. See where we're going with this? I'm just on a bomber kick, ain't I? The Barrel Bomber dress by Name Clothing. I think it's Name Clothing patterns. And this is a part of their Earth Science collection. Okay. And here it is. And I just love the aesthetic of this dress here. However, I don't have the full aesthetic of the dress in mind, and we'll get into that, but I still love it, okay? This is described as a bomber jacket inspired unlined mini dress with a zipper fastener at the front, short vent at the front hem, raglan style cut, gathered elastic waist, 3/4 length sleeves, sleeve openings gathered with elastic, patch pockets in a decorative loop at the back, V-neck in wide rib knit collar. All right. Well, there you go. All right. So let's take off that and I will put I need a second dress form. That's what I really need. Let's put our dress on here. Okay. And it does have a facing, and I'll get into that. Okay. It doesn't have a lot of pieces. All right. Okay. So let's see if we may not be able to get the whole thing in. Let's see. We'll back it up. See if we can back her up. Okay. That's probably about, sorry about the squeaking, guys. Okay. So there you have her. Okay. So this is she. Now, this is the same material I actually used for the lining of the bomber jacket. And like I said, I think it's some type of matte satin. Like it does have a little sheen to it, but not too much. Right? So it might even be a sateen, actually, now that I think about it. It might be a stretch sateen. Okay, so guys, here it is. This is a brocade, I believe. You can correct me in the comments if you like, but I believe this is a brocade that I've had in my stash for about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 years. And I just love the contrast of it. Okay. This pattern does not have a lot of pieces. You have your front and back bodice. You have your pocket. Now, the sleeves are a little different. This portion is the front of the sleeve. It's a 2-part sleeve that includes the top part of the bodice as well. Okay, and then the back sleeve here. Oop, don't fall, girl, don't fall. Okay. And this is considered, like the back of the sleeve or whatever. But guys, I like it. I really like it. And my favorite part is the way that the neckband comes in like this U shape, as you can see here. Okay, I really love that detail. I almost was wanting to be like, should I make me a crop version of it? Ooh, that would be cute. Okay, so let's turn it back around. Okay, so yes, love it. I love the gold zipper, how it gives it just that contrast and kind of pops. But this collar, I love it. The cuffs, I like that it's 3/4. I actually kind of like that. I didn't know if I was going to like it, but I do. Now, as you will see, I do not have elastic here, and there's no elastic in the cuffs. So we'll get into that. I cut the pattern out. Okay. I cut the pattern out a few years ago, right? And it was just cut out. So, things change. And so I don't even know that things have changed a lot as far as like my body in that, I don't, it's, here's, this will boil down to, let me just get to it. When I cut it out, I wasn't paying attention to the amount of ease that it needed because it was a woven. I probably in my mind was like, cutting it out like it was a knit, to be honest. Okay. So I didn't have enough ease in it. So it fits in the bust. I like the way that it fits in the bust. Maybe I might add like maybe a half an inch, but I don't even know if that's worth it because I like the way it fits. But the waist and down, it fits in the waist, but I needed to have more ease so that I could add the elastic. Because now if I add the elastic, it's probably going to not fit, right? Because the elastic will kind of pull it. So that is why the elastic is not in the waist. Now, with the cuffs, the reason why I didn't put the elastic in the cuffs is because my forearm is I don't know, it's a little meaty. And where the sleeve stops at, I don't want it super tight. And I felt like that elastic would have been uncomfortable for me. Okay, so a few things. I am going to make it again. And when I do make it again, I'm just going to add probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, because I need to be able to bend. Like I definitely cannot bend over in the dress, okay? Because it's going to split. It probably will split somewhere because there's just not enough ease, okay? It's not super fitted where it's hugging my thighs, but it still is not where I could probably like sit down. So although I can wear it as a dress, and I might, but I ain't gonna be able to sit down. But I think, here's, guys, here it is. It looks fly as a jacket as well. Okay. So if I don't wear it as a dress, I will wear it as a jacket. And I'm actually thinking about if I have some more of this material to make me some joggers. Y'all know my favorite jogger pattern, 9690, Simplicity 9690. I thought about making me some black joggers to go with it and also some shorts for the summertime. I'm like, how fly would that be, right? To where the joggers have it open, have you a nice little tank top situation underneath there, have it open. Look, I can just imagine in my head. And even with the shorts, have you some cute little shorts underneath there. Not too long, definitely not too short, but wear it open. Have you a nice little whatever top situation you want to have going on under there. I just think that it's just versatile like that. Like, I don't think I probably would wear it like that if it had the elastic in it. That's the thing. But because this is the situation that I'm working with, I will probably do that. I probably will wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like open as a jacket before I wear it as a dress. Now, I am going to eventually take pictures in it as a dress, but I also am going to make some joggers and some shorts so that I can wear it with it because it's 3/4 sleeves. This is not a heavy material, so you can get away with wearing this. I probably wouldn't wear it in the summer, but definitely, up until it starts getting really, really hot. Super, super, super dope to be wearing. Okay. So that is what I worked on, or what I finished up, worked on and finished up for the week. And I really like the way it came out. And also these pockets. Let me show you guys these pockets. And it has, I did tell you it had a zipper facing. I don't know if I would do the zipper facing again. I know it's to give it a clean finish, but I feel like I could use some bias tape or something for that. So I'm not sure that I would do that again. Now for the pocket, I've never sewn a pocket like this before. So with this pocket, it kind of wraps around, like this is the seam here, and it wraps around past the seam. So that is different. And so I like it, but to be honest, it was kind of hard to get those pockets together. I was like, this is driving me crazy. But I think what also it had to do with is because I printed that pattern out and I taped it together, right? So when I make it again, I'm going to send it to the copy shop. This was before I was sending things to the copy shop. So I will send it to the copy shop so that I have a bigger, the bigger pattern piece and it's not put together. And I think it'll be easier to do the pocket placement with the bigger pattern not taped together. So that is what I will also do different when it comes to this pattern here. But guys, that's it. Sorry you had to wait. I hope that you enjoyed the makes. Please let me know if you have any of these patterns and have made them, how you like them. Let me know how you like my hack. Let me know how you like my bomber dress and my jacket, okay? I think for now, I'm probably done with bomber this, bomber that. I did pick up a few patterns when I was at Joann's. So I am going through those patterns to see what's up next for me. Georgia's being a little bipolar, okay? So with that being said, it has me a little confused on what to actually sew. Like, do I want to sew something spring related? I don't know. I know I'm not going to be sewing any more like, anything like for like the winter. I'm definitely done with that. But I haven't figured out if I want to do like a dress. Do I want to do a jumpsuit? So these are the things that I am considering. And I guess you'll just have to wait to see what I'm working on in my next Friday Sews video. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me today. All right. And sorry that the video is a little long because I had to include the hack in here. But I promised I would talk about it. And so I needed to get it in here. So I hope that you don't mind that, okay? So if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, like the video, that helps to get it into the YouTube algorithm where more people can see my video. So I would really appreciate if you could do that. And if you can share my video, that way more people who are interested in sewing or creating garments, things, will have access to my videos. All right. And if you have come here before, maybe this is your second, third time, I hope that you consider subscribing. So please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I am a little behind on comments. Okay. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.